Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's Midday Money on Sunday, August the 25th. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Hit the like buttons here. You can do both channels. Sean Higgs winning free picks. I implore you to go to Sean Higgs because this will probably be the last couple days of winning free picks for me with the videos. So head on over to Sean Higgs. Again, I'll have the contest over there, obviously not over here. So we got all the jerseys to give away. Midday Money, exclusive Sean Higgs YouTube channel. So there is that. And some other news probably coming out later on this week from me here. So we'll see what goes on there. Let's I'll put the banners up, I guess. I didn't have any free picks yesterday. Oh, we had to lose you. I gotta switch this. 0-1. 0-1 with college football because we get 21 points in the fourth quarter. Are you kidding me? But our only play today in college football is a nice, easy winner, underdog outright for you. Can't beat that one. Can't beat that. Told you, Georgia Tech, winner. And I'm sure people got buried. Let's talk about our guy Dave yesterday. Because I see he posted already. We're going to pop him up here. Max play, Dodgers over. Dave is over 8.5. Dodgers, get the pen out. That's fine. Yesterday, get the pen out. Best bets, Florida State minus 10.5, SMU minus 26.5. 0-2 with those games yesterday. B-Hawk, do we see a Diamondback sweep? Why wouldn't we? Lock it in with the King. Free Minds in the house as well. Manila Markel, cash the under in Hawaii, 51.5. Never in doubter. Hawaii laying 40 points. Is that a joke? I think all sports is a bit. Here we go. No limit. I think all sports is a bit rigged. Visit all years. Pump through sports. Here we go. No limit. Good to see you, my guy. Sports is not rigged. If it's rigged, just be on the right side of the rigged sport. I don't get how. It's nice and easy. Michael B's in the house. Not going to kick 1-0 college football under 56. The Smooth Nevada. Good one there. Nice winner. Tech outright. Yes, you knew we had that one. Nolan says Toronto, Detroit money line, also Giants as a dog today. So we got the Jays with Gaspin on the hill versus Anderson. You know, Gaspin's just been so bad. I don't mind taking the Angels as dogs, right? We said this the other day against the Angels. They were a nice dog. Here they are. I don't mind taking – I'd rather have the underdog than the favorite, especially with Toronto. I mean, has Toronto really impressed all that much here? Still in last place. Granted, my caveat to this is I do like Anderson over Gaspin, but Toronto's won 3 in a row. Angels have lost 4 in a row. Streak-wise, it would be you take the Jays, but 160? Oh, lay 160 with him. Tigers over the Sox, Brisky and Cannon. And the Giant, those kind of games. No, thank you. The Giants and Seattle. What do we got going in this game here? Who's on the hill? Robbie Ray and Woo. I'm a Woo under kind of guy. You want to take the Giants as a dog? I'm not going to hate it because Seattle, again, we don't know how to hit the ball. Absolutely peed their season away. An 8-10 run for them. Terrible. You want to take Robbie Ray as a small dog? I don't hate it. I don't hate that one. The Toronto one, there. It was a good day in baseball, college football, UFC. Heard me from Michael. No limit. Yeah. It's been a minute, but I know football's back, so I know you'd be back. Football comes and there, all the old-timers come back. I shouldn't say old-timers. The football crew comes back. Lauren is in the house. Had a rare 3-0 day yesterday. I have a Twins run line. Stros over. Yeah, the Stros 2 days in a row buried me. I mean, are you kidding me, Astros? It's two should have 2 wins over the O's and you're peeing games away. Ridiculous. I'm all for the Twins run line. I said that yesterday. The Twins run line every game in the series. Moneyline Markel likes the Cubbies and the Brew Crew today. Cubbies laying a 180 on the road. Yikes. Is this a parlay at least, maybe? And you got the Brew Crew favored over Estes and the Oakland A's 140-ish. Let's see here. Hold on a second. I'm getting some under. All right. Somebody I respect just said to take UCLA minus 13. I already grabbed Hawaii next week. That's not good. Free minds coming in. Socks. Look at this. We got the emoji. Socks, snakes, and over. Right? That's a snake. That's gotta be Arizona. Over. Lock. Get the pen out. Here we go. Free mind. I love it. Anderson is good. Yeah, I like Anderson. And as bad as the Angels are, and they are bad, we said to take him on what was that, Thursday? What was that? Tuesday. Tuesday Anderson pitched against Kansas City. I liked them there. I just don't like that the Angels lost 4 in a row. I don't like betting into streaks like that, especially on a team that's in last place. It would be an Angels or nothing for me. And listen, I didn't bet it, no limit, so I'm pulling for you to sweep the board. I'm pulling you for to sweep the board because zero on the board for me today with baseball. I just have my my one NFL pick going today. But whoever you like in baseball today, I hope everybody sweeps it. Mike says, arguing with young people are trying to tell me that Ohtani is a better hitter than Barry Bonds, isn't it? Yeah, Ohtani. Come on. It's Bonds. Nobody ever seen Bonds play? Wine Time, 2-0, week 0 for our guy Wine Time. Excellent. Brian Nunn is in the house on a Sunday. For those Ben and John say bullpen is beat up. No Walker tonight. I want Rays K's, but it's an 8. Well, we did the Mariners numbers yesterday for their batting average. They're a terrible and atrocious team. SS pitcher for the A's, fade the Brewers. I listen, the Brewer team somehow keeps winning and winning. I talked about this the other day, No Limit. I'm like, I don't know how they're in first place. The pitching staff, I mean, Ray has been their ace. Peralta's been, they trade Burns, Woodruff. I mean, and this is also on the heels of them walking in and giving up grand slams and blowing a lead against St. Louis when I had the Brewers the other day. But the lineup, and I believe the A's from our guy, Anthony Panda, was like, they have the best record in baseball since the All-Star break, I believe. Or most wins since July or something like that. They're playing good ball. Davis, win FSU game, win next Boston College. I took Boston College in 21. So I'm not into Florida State. And Davis, I was on one page that I'm on, and then you know what? Here, where is it? I'm going to pull up this. I had mentioned this before. Where is it? Reviews. Look at this. Tell me what this is about, Davis. I'm putting it in the chat. Davis Heckle, fade Sean Higgs. He always loses. December 3rd, 2023. Is this off what? Another winning NFL weekend, Davis? What was that about, Davis? Really? You're going to go to the Kappa review page and put that out for me? And they're a good one. Look at this. Lex. So I have to put a good one here after the fact because I just can't have Davis crushing me. My man Higgs just keeps showing the NFL 2 years in a row. He's not fooling anybody. There you go, Lex. Lex knows. There are quite a few here. ICT, Mikey, The Miz. I appreciate the kind words. If you want to leave a review, a good review, I should have put it in here because then I'll get trolled up and people will be coming here and just blasting me like this guy stinks or something. There's Davis. All right, go back to Matt. What do you think about the Royals today? Believe it or not, I thought about taking the Royals today with Lugo. It was a 112 last night. It's up a little bit now. It's 135. I should have grabbed it, but stupid me did not take it. Did not take it. All right, hold on. We got action. WNBA points over. I don't take the let's go. So Royals, I do like, even though the lines jumped up. I saw the lows. Seahawks is under in the Braves game. Braves unders all the time. Braves unders all the time. Seahawk. How long have we said this? I think since like about mid-May we were saying let's take this Brave unders. 75 and 48 to the under. 75 and 48. Michael B. Cubs double result plus 120. Mets money line expect regression from Perez. Mets team total over. Angels team total. There we go. You know what? Our guy, No Limit, was like, he liked Gausman today. All right. I kind of leaned the other way, but I think this is a safe way to do it. Team total. 2 runs for the Angels, first 5. I like it. I like it. I don't hate this. Who was saying? Did I dismiss someone? Where is? Oh, that's it. I'm like, where the heck is the Padre Met talk? It's the same thing. Perez has been good since the trade over here. You like Quintana? When you like the team total, I guess you like the over in a game. Columbus Crew minus 112. Soccer. Those plays are singles, not a 2-teamer, says Moneyline Markel on his games, which were Cubbies and the Brew Crew. Single. He wants to lay a 180 on the road. Stop Cheers in the house. Happy Sunday. Best of luck today. Thank you for your show. I appreciate it, Gio. No limit. Kelly pitching for the D-Max last year starts against Boston. 10Ks and 9Ks. Looks great. Yeah, he's looked good since his return for sure. I don't hate him going for the sweep here, Arizona. I mean, 5 in a row. And you give me a plus dog. Anytime a team's going for sweeps, if I get them a plus money, I'm going to look at them. They're No Limit. Mike B, want to take the Stros first 5. Could you afford it? I can't. The Stros. No. Last two days, no. Don't like that sign for the Brew Crew. Yeah, I'm not looking Brew Crew. Chris Tatum, Pine Bluff in the house. Took Arkansas State versus UCA in the home opener. No Pine Bluff action there. Let's pull up. I gotta go to the college here. Why can't I find this game? What day is this? Next Saturday? There's my Lex things. Merrill Kelly, 7Ks is 7Ks plus a win is at 5-1. That's worth a shot. He's going to go deep into a game. They're going to keep winning. 5-1, I like it. No. Davis comes in. Davis is our Omaha Storm Chaser. That's Davis. David G is to get the pen out. And he had 2 losers yesterday. FSU and SMU, 2 faves. Gio, not bad. NFL preseason wrapping up. I think I went 14-11 on winning free picks with the NFL football. Got a game going today here. College start out with a winner, Georgia Tech. Baseball, Houston loses the last 2 days in a row, so I'm annoyed. But I got NFL, 2 weeks. Let's go. Got some changes coming up here for myself personally. Casey over 9.5. Lou, yeah, 9.5. You like the over, Nate Dog? Davis says Braga minus 150. Braga. What is this? Gaspar Road, yes. Gaspar home is a fade. He's got like a 5-something. His ERA is almost 6, I think, at home, Michael. Nate likes the Twins. I like the run line. 5.5 Ks for Kelly's plus money. I think that, wow. That is interesting there, No Limit. That I hate saying things like it looks a little too good to be true. Like that is one though that is, I hate to say like worrisome, but that would definitely, why is that happening? Let's see. Merrill Kelly K prop. So it's 5.5 plus money. Okay, here we go. This is why. 4 Ks in his last start, 2 Ks in his last start. Because then he didn't pitch since April. And he's only got over 5 Ks one time. So hold on a second. I thought we were talking Merrill Kelly had some crazy strikeout numbers. I think he said he struck out 10 guys. So now we go into that play. Hold on a second. Where it was 7 Ks and a win is 5-1. Now it's, I don't know if I really love that because the guy hasn't had 7 Ks since April. Since March. Since his first start of the year. Timothy's in the house. Giants and Mariners Nerfy. Yes. Always a Seattle under. I'm not saying no to any Seattle under. Worst hitting team in baseball. Over today, Braves game. You like the over in the Braves game today? Who's on the hill today? Lopez and Hurts. I can't do Brave overs. I can't for mine. How do you feel about the Broncos without Knicks today in both NFL games to go over? So everyone had all the over, probably right. Did everybody come in with a bunch of unders after the under run last week? You know, we got a bunch of overs today. I don't like the over today in the Bronco game there. Although, would it shock me if it went over? You know, Wilson and Stidham are quarterbacking for Denver. We got Ritter for Arizona. There's a reason why Ritter's on a new team after starting 10 games last year, and Zach Wilson's on a new team after starting, 10, 11 games last year. Subject to senior consistent profit and my love of sports, the only thing keeping me betting NFL from the radical rotations, almost game breaking consistent player safety. Listen, this is why I can't really watch a game live. I have people like, I'm going in game and bet live. I can't with the nonsense. Yeah, the kicking rule is as bad as the put a runner on second base. And listen, I've talked about preseason and two-a-days and quarterback plays and, quarterback lack of play. I think it hurts the product. Coming home, some watchable product to me. Here we go. Quite a bit of matchups nowadays. Not sure what it used to be, and I was born in the 90s. It's definitely, well, again, in the early 2000s, you guys could hit each other. It was a different kind of game. Now it's a little watered down. Desmond says New Mexico made me $40 yesterday plus 13.5. Nice winner there, Desmond. I told people, I said, if it's one thing, it's a 4.5 on an opener with the visiting team. There was no way you should have been laying 13.5, 14 when you could have had it at 9.5. Now, New Mexico at that point, they're still a D1 school. And I like the under. I had the under, and I thought I'd be all right. I had 2 fumble returns for a touchdown in that game. I had 21 points in the fourth quarter. That should have been an under for me for the video. Again, I had Georgia Tech on the sites. I missed that guy, Nick. I really need another minus 3,000 Iowa lock for my life. Yeah. He was the best. Nick. Take Iowa minus 3,000, easy win, or lose to Eastern Illinois in basketball. Here we go. I took Pine Bluff plus 52.5. Yes, line has moved up. Arkansas 52.5. We love it. We love it. I love it at least. Good stuff. Good stuff, Chris. So the games today, who we got? New Orleans over, so we're talking about that. New Orleans totals, 37. Washington's 36. Denver's 34.5. Come down. Let's go to these totals. 33.5 now. Keeps coming down. It was 36.5. Now 33.5 over at FanDuel. Let me pull this one off here. The Tennessee total open at 35 up to 37, expecting points in that game. So Denver one's come down. Is that because of no Bo Nix? And Commies and the Patriots total 35 to 37. Really, no movement there. Well, actually, you know what? 33.5. It opened at Caesars at 33.5. I mean, 35 other spots. I wish I would have saw that one. I wish I would have grabbed that one early. You know, I like to try to hunt down bad numbers. Arkansas. So we'll get back to our guy, Chris Tatum, Pine Bluff representing 52.5. Now it is a 49.5. There we go. All right. Where's this new for Pine Bluff is on Thursday. Mr. Hill, Yankees team total over, Royals run line, Guardians, Padres, Dodgers. Let's check it out here. So we'll start with the Yankees team total over the Rockies. What is it? 5.5? Royals run line. I'm not gonna say no to plus money there. You know that. Cleveland. I like Bradford. Bradford has got decent numbers at home. I like him as a young guy. The Padres versus the Mets. Got no. And the Dodgers. Who the Dodgers against Tampa? It's Stone versus Baz. You know I like Baz, but I like these young guys. Stone's pitched well, though. I don't hate. Listen, run line for the Dodgers because you're laying, 2-1. Perez is a short kind of number. Cleveland's a short number as well. I don't hate them. No Boston to get swept. David says Boston wins today with Tanner Houck. Montreal -7. Are these the Argos? Is this Montreal CFL? I didn't know. They're not Montreal. Montreal's what? They're not Ticat. I don't know what Montreal is. The Alutes? No limit. Yeah, last 2 times against Boston. Oh, last 2 games against Boston, 10 and on strikeouts. Okay. All righty. 3 starts were against Phillies, Cubs, and Tampa in his return from the injured list. Okay. Yeah, I looked at that like, wait a second. That's why I got confused. I was like, what happened here? And I start scrolling up looking for names. I lose where I am in the live. Mr. Numbers in the house. I saw these Fugazi Cappers and talk about how they picked Georgia Tech and you had them a year ago. Much frauds. Yes, we had Georgia Tech way early, Mr. Numbers. Speaking of frauds, Aaron Judge is a fraud. Aaron Judge, Mr. Numbers, is Shane Spencer on steroids. How about that? Can we talk about that? Stabzio. I just can't ahead of the NFL now that you've got the season bet already. I'm missing all the line movement. I'll be there for you in your NFL Look at Line show to at least bet the public. Listen, you'll beat the public. Look at lines. Again, it's only going to be on the Sean Higgs channel. So, it's coming off Winning Free Picks YouTube. Robbie Ray over 6.5 Ks. Seattle's terrible. We went over the Seattle numbers yesterday, Mr. Hill. Worst hitting team at home. The third worst hitting team. They're worse than the White Sox and the A's. They're worse than – I forget about the A's. The A's actually been winning games, I think. They're worse than the White Sox. They're worst hitting team. They're terrible. It's amazing how bad this team has been the last couple of years hitting. The pitching's been fabulous, and they can't hit a lick. I need the Yankees, Cleveland, Dodgers to know my series parlays. How does this lose, Hizzy? How does it lose? Oh, it will lose. It will lose. I thought you had I'm shocked you didn't have Atlanta in your little group over the bad natties. So Yankees, I mean, they did lose yesterday, number one. Cleveland. Well, I liked them. I liked Texas in the series anyway. Again, I don't like pulling for people to lose. I don't have any of these games, so I hope you win. But If it goes down, I hate to say I told you so with taking every big fave. Arizona +3. This is the Cardinals. You like the Arizona Cardinals +3 in preseason action? Is that what we're doing here against the Denver Broncos? Davis also says take the Patriots -6.5. Big move from their opener. Who's quarterbacking for Washington? No Daniels, right? It's not going to be Daniels today. Who's taking the snaps? Who's taking the snaps here? We're getting McSorley and Jeff Driscoll. I mean, are we really loving the Patriots to cover a touchdown with this crew? I might have to take the Redskins. Take Washington. Chris Tatum, baseball today. Mets, Giants, Arizona, and Philadelphia. Taking all little small roadies, huh? Small roadies. I don't hate it. You split, you make a little money. You sweep, it's a great day. 3-1 makes you money. Even if you go 1-3, it's not a terrible day. Stros and O's. Listen, I had the Stros the last 2 days, and they just find new ways to lose. So I like them again. I didn't bet them today, but I like the Astros again. Everybody's just trying to take credit for Georgia Tech saying he had it first. He might have put a video up before me. I don't know when he put his video up on his channel. Probably, again, I don't know. It's got to be around the same time. I've been talking Georgia Tech since the lines came out. I said to take that 13.5. He's right up there. He was early to the mix, putting up videos there, Mr. Numbers. Penn State -8.5. Maybe an 8.5. I'm annoyed I didn't take the 11 with West Virginia when I could have. I still might come back West Virginia. Maybe it'll be in the teaser Tuesday on Tuesday. It's Arkansas. It's always Arkansas. Arkansas, UCLA. They don't enjoy the Arkansas, Jesse. Is Wine Time in the house? He was here earlier. Made in Focus is here. Good morning. Massachusetts or CMU both think someone has to win. Let's see. Do we like anything in that great MAC battle? Sunday, August 31st. UMass is a small home fave here. I got to look into that derelict matchup there. Davis. I saw Wine Time on Pub this morning. Thought he sounded like he knows this crap. Yeah, Wine Time's pretty good. I told Wine Time, I said I'm going to have him on here maybe next week to talk some football. But it'll just be probably just on Sean Higgs. It's not going to be on Winning Free Picks anymore, that's for sure. Big value on Cleveland, Texas. Big value on who? All right, here we go. Boyd has pitched very well. Continues to stretch out. Should reach 90 today. Guardians are 26-10 versus the lefties. Boyd is a guy who had a nice little run. Not a little run, but when he was with the Tigers, he was thought of as like a decent kind of pitcher. Right? But then like all Tiger pitchers, they get hurt. Look at these. 2016, not 25 starts, 30, 32, 12, 15. Terrible. 15 last year. Hurt again. So 90 pitches for him though here. Again, he's got 5 1/3 with 80 and 85 pitches 2 times. Maybe he gets to the 6th. If he keeps him in check, that's fine. I don't have any issues about the Cleveland bullpen coming in to save the day either. So I don't hate it. This young kid for the Rangers is pretty good. He was thought of, he's coming up. He's supposed to be a good pitcher. He was one of, a half dozen starters on the injured list most of the year for them. He's been pretty solid. He's not bad. He's going to give you 6+, strikes out some guys. King D, only playing baseball today for him. Reds, Pirates, first 5, under 4.5. Reds, Pirates. Who's pitcher for the Reds? Nick Martinez and Mr. Louis Ortiz. Like the under, huh? 6-5, 7-0 last 2 days. I don't hate unders on Sunday, though, so I'll pull for the unders. Nate Dogg says, Week 1, Titans, Commies, Panthers. Yes, take them all. Mr. Numbers didn't believe the X-Man had Georgia Tech money line. He called me out. Really? I know you had a YouTube video up for preseason. For even preseason, I think you had up early on your channel. I mean, you can just go to the channel and see it. It's on video. Maiden says he likes the Guardians. Boyd to record a win, plus 215. Over 15.5 outs, plus 110. So that is worth it because he's gone 5 1/3 his last 2 starts. So you're getting plus money at this. Why wouldn't he take a shot here? Definitely. That's my favorite one there. That's a guaranteed win, I think. I hate saying that. I shouldn't have said that because that's the kiss of death. He's going to give up 9 runs in the first inning now. But over 15.5, plus money, yes. Mr. Numbers says, worst take in history is Higgy saying the should not sign Judge. You brought it up, so I say it. I will keep saying it because you're enamored with a year of good Aaron Judge when he has, 6 or 7 years left on the contract? This is his 3rd full year. The guy is 32. He's 32. He's played 3 full years of baseball. So forgive me if I think he might get hurt as he gets older. I don't know. How crazy of me to think to give this guy $40-something million when the guy who hits in front of him, who's 7 years younger, you could have had at that contract. He's 7 years younger. You would have had a prime player who's, okay, will he hit 60? I don't know if the guy's going to hit 60. He's got, almost 40 right now, Soto. I mean, it's not like – is he that bad? I know you love Judge, and you're a distant relative, so you got to pump him up a little bit. Juan Soto is 25 years old. Have we seen the best of Juan Soto yet? Career high in homers in 126 games. He's 17 RBIs off his career high, which he'll probably get. I mean, he's not approaching the 350 batting average he had during COVID, but I mean, he's 292, 282. He got traded. He was, that was the year, 313 his last full year, 151 games for the Nats in 2021. The trade year, he batted 240. And even that, I will give that to him because he was, I'm sure he wasn't happy with how everything was progressing that year. The next year in San Diego, 35 homers, 109 ribbies, bat 275. Not terrible. I mean, go ahead. Enjoy Judge for as long as he's going to be healthy for you and play full seasons, which, again, he's probably has one under his belt now, 128 games. He'll probably get into the 140s, right? If he plays another 20 games, he'll be up to about 150 games. He's played 150 games twice in his career, 157, 155, and a 148. And he is 32. I don't know. They're not signing Soto. They wouldn't sign Blake Snell on a bargain contract when Cole was on the injured list. But they're going to drop $500 million on a guy. Be sure, not happening. Chris Tatum, young Arkansas homie Gavin Stone has put some money in my pockets. Yes, he has. I don't hate Gavin Stone on one line. Everybody talks about Skeens. Stone and Amano have a great little rookie years too as well, pitching. I totally fight the Ice Man. He's trying to steal your credit. How's he stealing the credit? Let him fight. IDS is nice today is also tough beat. Yeah, that's why I like nothing for today. Not as tough as Torpedo Anna losing by a head at plus 340 to Travers yesterday. That is, I don't even know what you're talking about. Torpedo Anna, plus 340 loser. That is probably tough to plus 340 loser stuff. Put out the video in July, so no idea who had it first. But I could say I didn't know Sean had him until after I was already on him. I wasn't surprised we like the same side, though. Yeah, I mean, early July. I get it. It's not like that never happens. Seriously, Jess. I mean, we're gonna take a 13, 14-point underdog versus a team with a new starting quarterback. A quarterback. Again, do people forget this? Like, if you're that great a quarterback, you wouldn't be on your third team in 3 years. Which is what I was saying about this team. And about him as a quarterback. He's so great. He leaves Clemson, goes over to Oregon or Oregon State, wherever he's at, Washington. I don't know where he went in the Pac-12. And now he's back in the ACC. We could say the same thing about Spencer Rattler going from Oklahoma to South Carolina. You know, there's a lot of guys who travel all over the board. Slovis, USC to Pitt, BYU. I mean, guys still play. Where's he? You know, like if you're leaving every year to go play at a new school, I don't know how good you are. It can't always be somebody else's problem. It's not somebody else's fault all the time. 27-1 exacta behind fierceness. Maiden is a horse guy apparently. You know, put the horses in. I'm not a horse guy. J-Rock AZ comes in with horses sometimes. What's the most you would lay at any 1.5? Oh man, like 130 is probably the top I'd go. I didn't like laying 130s as it is. So on a run line, no. Dude, look for a no bottom 9, Giovanni. He made his regular unit exactly. Yeah, I mean you don't go crazy on these things. Syracuse Mets minus 140 from Davis. Badmouth me on a review site. Get the pen out. Here we go. Mr. Numbers. Nice that Mr. Numbers comes in live. He's got time for the Earls, no time for me. I get it. Tigers minus 1. Cubbies minus 1. It's a plus 195 parlay. 100 for 3. I'll just put 3, make it easy. How can I not bet this? Yeah, how can I not bet it? What can go wrong? What can go wrong here today? What could go wrong with the Tigers? No way they can lose to the White Sox. The White Sox can't win a game. Here's my guy. Gas station sushi. Padres, yes. D-backs, yes. A's, yes. M's. The M's just scare me because they don't hit. Made a Focus says, Perugia, 8-1 looks live in a race 6 at Saratoga. Appeared to work last week with a horse who won by 11 lengths. Also worked with an older horse who finished second by a neck at CD. Perugia, 8-1. 8-1 on the ponies. Giddy up, everybody. Let's see. Let's see what I got. Do I even have this? Let's see here. See what I can pull up on a offshore on this horse race here. Let's go to the race book. Saratoga. Race 6. Perugia. Eight to 1. There he is. I have no idea what I'm doing. Should I just put $10 in to win, play, show? Let me know. Dodgers D-Rays over. Baz and Stone over 9. Tommy, good to see you. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Again, I didn't do any baseball today. I can get behind that. I think the Dodgers score runs today. Main Focus is not a bad idea for Perugi. Michael B said, if Judge doesn't play New York with that short reports, would he have touched 60? I do not know. I don't know. We got to pull up a ballpark of his homers. Kenny says, half unit play on under 35.5. Kind of agree with that one. OKC, Dodgers minus 190. Davis, a monster minus 190. After Florida State lost to Georgia Tech, they go from 22-17. I'm coming back with FSU and get right game. BC is not Georgia Tech. I agree. I agree at 21. But now I can get 17, so I have I got a 4-point in between I could have fun with there. Dodgers run line was a crazy sweat. Down 4-0 first, came back to lead 7-5, then blew it. That's baseball, Susan. Yellow Jackets, he looks solid. It did. Over 9.5. Davis for which game here? Boston, Arizona over. I don't know. I'm going to say under. Under on a Sunday. Leah, do I have a Discord? No Discord. I think I'm going to have to go to Discord, though. I think I'm going to look into that, Leah. I'm going to pop open a Discord channel probably before the NFL starts. So I'll see if I get to it this week before college football. We haven't seen the best of Judge yet, Higgy. He's learning to hit. 330 average these days is insane. Those are fluke injuries. Stop with injury nonsense. Fluke injury. Yeah, they're all fluke. Everything's a fluke injury. Stop being a homer. Stop it. All right? You love Judge. I get it. Cuba rotates for Titans and Saints, leading Titans. I mean, Titans are going to wheel out. I don't even know who they're wheeling out. We're going to get Rudolph and Willis again, right? I don't think Levis is playing. And the Saints, Giovanni, I said earlier, I said take Carolina plus 5.5 in week 1 against the Saints. I don't like Carr. Who? Rattler and Hayner? Who are these guys? That's why Tennessee's a touchdown favorite, whatever they are. Davis likes the Cubbies, 185 or 1.5. Run and a half. What? Come on. I'm going to tell you, am I going to tell you to lay a 180? I don't want you to lay a 130. Take the run line minus 110. Euclid minus 13 versus Hawaii. I know people are going to be on UCLA. I grabbed Hawaii. They didn't look good. I'll take. I grabbed Hawaii 13.5. Maybe I should have waited. We'll see what happens. Michael B, you have a good one as well. It seems like there's a segment of baseball cappers and cappers over on different sports that put themselves in a box by leaving certain teams public and subsequently never betting them. I don't do that. I don't label a team as public. I think there's days where a team is – forget MLB cap. This is just the overall. You're going to have teams that people like more, and it's true. You're gonna always have added juice on Alabama and the Yankees and the Cowboys and good team Kansas City. It's always going to be kind of built into their kind of games by the bookmaker because they know teams are going to come to bet them. It's like the overs, People want to bet player props. Someone's like, "Oh, what do you do for player props?" I'm like, take every player prop under, and you're gonna probably win 55, 56, 57%. Because everybody wants to bet the over. So they're all shaded higher. For me, though, I have teams I like and don't like. So obviously, beginning of the year, I told you, hey, we're on Tigers over. We're on Kansas City over. We thought the Yankees were an under team. So there's teams they're going to kind of look to throughout the year because you get that little bias towards them. We've talked about it. Like you do a future on a team, Cowboys under. Give me the under that game. The Bears. I love the Bears under. Colorado and football under. Obviously, I'll be looking to go against those teams. I don't think they're as good as what they're thought to be. But that does not mean I put in a box though where I'll just be automatic, well, I'm just going to fade this team all the time or bet this team all the time. You can't do that. There's a lot of games. And just because you don't do that one team or teams doesn't mean it's going to hurt either here or there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, at least for me, that's my thinking of it. There's plenty of times I've taken Royals, plenty of times I've gone against Royals. Take the Yanks, don't take the Yanks. Michael B. talking on said Judge wouldn't hit 6 because of a short porch. Get out of here. Here we go, Mr. Numbers. We need a find the Judge homer distance and would be out of all parks. The Colts, I think the Colts are right there to win the South. Chris, I got Colts week 1 against the Texans. Tigers minus 160. Again, you could do this Mr. Number style and go a -1 instead. I don't want to lay. I mean, do we think the Tigers are a good team? I know they've put together some wins here. Do I want to lay 160 on the road with them? It seemed like they're the same in baseball cap. Did I do this one already? You did that one. Milwaukee minus 140. I like the A's. Over again, Dodgers. I kind of lean that way. Yes. Maurice, Yellow Jackets, easy winner. Canes to win the ACC bets look even better. There's the kiss of death. Now, Miami, who I bet for next week, minus a 140 will now be a loser. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you. That's you kiss of death. That's there. DK has an up by 2 runs. Your team's money line cash out early token and a 50% profit boost on any bet in the Stros O's game. I mean, how do you go wrong? Who do you think? I go either side. Baz isn't pitching for the Rays? I thought it was Shane Baz. We got a pitching change. Baz is out. It's Lopez now. Why did I think Baz was pitching? Did he switch it? Was this a switch? Because one site was showing Shane Baz. Okay. All right. Lopez. Take the Dodgers in the over. KS82 says, I like this also for Saratoga. Peruga and add the 11. There used to be a horse named Gas Station Sushi. Dennis O'Brien. Good to see Dennis. Bubble bath bets. Yeah, I'll do. You know what? I was going to do one yesterday, but my son was like, hey, let's watch a movie. So we ended up watching a movie last night, me, him, and my wife. So I didn't do the bubble bath bets. There'll be a bubble bath bet for Monday. That'll be a thing on Twitter. Bubble bath bets. Mr. Numbers had to be fair and come visit the Hickey crew after visiting the Earls. Don't worry, Hickey, you're still the number 1 guy. Whatever, Mr. Numbers. You're a fair weather fan coming in, hanging out with the Earls. I pop in Earls every day and hit the like button. I see you in there commenting. You never come in here. Crazy stat, Marlins are 48-18 to the over. Ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you just want to kind of just blindly play that for the rest of the year, right? I mean, that's crazy. WPS is fine, Sean, but win place or just win is better. Is that what that was, win place show? I have no idea what I just did there. I just did a 10-10-10. I don't know what it is. Who knows? Just wins better. I'm going to go back to Saratoga. Just to win. And who was he said? Someone said that 11 horse, right? I did the 8 and the 11. Mets run line plus 150. I'm all for big plus money like this, Eric. Gas station sushi went 3 for 4 lifetime in 2007, 2018, 2017, 2018. That's not bad. Winning 3 out of 4 made a focus. Good to see Mr. Jesse still around since he left Higgy. I think Hyman Roth has fallen off the map. No, they are Roth and Jesse are both on the Wager Talk. I love the name. It's a great names. Gas station sushi. How about a poll question? Consider the White Sox lose 125 games. You called it. Let me ask you if whether or not the South Side is going to win 50 games back in May. Yeah, it's not looking good for them. It's been a long season. It's been a long season. Maiden says, I like my name since I focus on maiden races, but most sports fans have no idea what it means. May need to find a new one, but I already 3 years a publican. Listen, you got the horses in there. I know maiden is something with horses, so it fits. Don't change your name. You do the horses. Maiden focus. Those into horses know exactly what you're doing. Keep it. Don't change it. Mr. Number says, bubble bath bets are all one. Please don't do that again, but you did make me laugh. You like the bubble bath bets? T-Mike says, King D, lock it in with the King. Put 2 units on Pittsburgh under 6 wins of college football. I don't think the portal did well. Newcomers this year. I think the coach is on his way out. I think your new assistant coach or OC is a former head coach too. So I think that always spells doom for me for a coach. I think he's going to be looking over his shoulder. Lopez is now in for Baz. I just saw that. Eric says, bubble bath bets may get the cops called on me, possibly, if I show too much skin. Public teams pay the same as non-public teams. Just pick the winners. If you think the deuce is too high, find out. Exactly, made. There's always going to be teams, and that's why I tell people, they're like, oh, look at the splits on this. You got to – dude, don't worry about that crap. That is why you got to do things ahead of time. Come up – and I'm not saying you have to have some kind of power rating to have your own set of numbers, but the lines come up the night before, or in football cases, a week plus before. You can see who you kind of like. And don't get worried about, oh, look at this, the FanDuel breakdown on this. Don't worry about that crap. That's great, because the FanDuel breakdown in Louisiana on the Saints is going to be totally different when they're playing the Giants in the FanDuel breakdown in the Northeast. Don't worry about that kind of stuff. Public, exactly. Public plays the same as non-public. Don't just take that out of consideration. Worry about the number. It's the number. I know people are like, oh, okay, don't worry about the number. Minus 200 pays the same as plus 105, or actually it doesn't pay, but a win is a win to that instance. No, you want a better number. Why do you want a game at minus 5.5? It was at minus 3. You don't want that. Colts Richard had been a terminal case of tunnel vision. You think well, again, here's a guy, and where is King D's a big Colts guy. I was like, that team last year, I said, you draft a quarterback. He couldn't win games at Florida, has like 9 starts under his belt or whatever the heck. I said, this team's going to be bad. But yet, I found myself betting him last year. Right? He got hurt. I don't know. The kid's exciting. He stays healthy. I like the Colts. I got the Colts in week 1 here at home. It's a home dog. I like the coach. Coaching's big to me in the NFL. Arizona plus 110 today. Go ahead. Sweep those Sox out of here. Arizona's hot. I can't believe these guys are winning. I really can't. Them and the Brew Crew. Made to focus. This first 5 minus a half on baseball is generally undervalued. You get like 50% discount from full game prices. Absolutely. First 5s are good. Made it says pitcher wins are always worth a look at DK also. Yeah, pitcher to win a game. Save yourself, because I'm a guy who doesn't want to lay. I try to get cute. Look at me, I'm going to take a plus 145 run line instead of laying 140, and I end up losing because there's like a garbage run in the 9th inning or some crap, 2 outs, or the 8th inning, and it's 5-4. I'm like, what the heck? Come on. But yeah, pitcher wins. Better way to go. No bottom lines, another way to look at it. It's like regulation bets in hockey. Marlins over 9 is even money. 72% clip. Yeah. Do I just going forward here midday, mind? Do we just take every Marlin over at home? Here's the thing. Where's to get the pen out for this one? Write down the record right now on a Sunday, 72%. Let's see how it ends up by the end of the season if this comes down. And then by you going nonstop, like, hey, let's take this game every week or every home game, how does it pay out for you? Do you lose money? Main focus is on Boyd win today. It's like a 140 cent premium over the Guardians money line. Decent chance to go 6. Exactly. He's been going 5, right? I mean, he's been pitching a little better. I don't hate that look. The Astros. They buried me the last 2 days. No. Right? Yes, King D. We're going to be talking about Colton Richardson. Mr. Numbers could really get this chat going, but it's Sunday will behave. How are you gonna get the chat going, Mr. Numbers? Are you gonna come in today and tell us to take a minus $1,800 lock? Davis heading to the MAC, saying the zip's under 3.5. Huh. I'll have to do some MAC. I stopped with the previews because I got some other stuff going on. That's why I didn't do the MAC or Mountain West. I have Colts plus 350 to win the South. Yes. Listen, taking that is better than taking the Texans. Take these guys. They go Jacksonville. Taking the fave where everybody's going to be all over the Texans. Huge fans in Jim Harbaugh at the RCA Dome. Jim Harbaugh. Maiden focuses. What's funny about NFL lines, how they can stay stagnant for most of the week, then start moving like crazy as the weekend approaches, especially primetime games. Yeah, well, you got the number chasers. Again, Maiden, if you're new to watching my show, I'll come in on Thursday after the lines come out on Wednesday and give you games for a week and a half away. And, of course, there's Look at Lines, which is just me picking numbers off before they move on a Monday and Tuesday. Wags, run the Astros back. They got me too. Get my money back with Coochie. I can't. 2 straight. No, thank you. I'll ride on my NFL for today and just focus tomorrow. I got to do my write-ups for college football. I have – how many college football games do I have? Already got a win under the belt. Undefeated season so far. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games up for college football next week. So I got to start – jumping into those things. Yeah, no, I can't come back. It cost me 2 in a row, and I was on a nice little win streak before that too. I'd been winning for some games. Where do we go? 2-1. You know, like so. I had a couple wins. Yeah. Not worried about baseball right now. It's football season. And he says later. Appreciate you, brother. You as well. Lock it in with the king. Follow lock it in with the king. He likes to bet. Wags, good luck to you also. An hour on a Sunday. Who knew? Who knew an hour Sunday? Nothing in the chat for today. I never get to that 6-0 week. As soon as the screen starts, click 6.5. All the sharps run to bet it. It was 6 such a great man where though. Well, here's the thing. You got are they this? Here's the thing. People are like, oh well, you know, I was at bet like, oh, you know, you're like originator or you're top down model or bottom up. This I like to bet early. Because I do. And do I always get a good number? No. But I like to think that I know where the numbers are going to go. And I think if anybody's left in the chat who've been here for a couple of years, Maiden, and tell you how I am on Look Headlines, telling you to do games ahead of time, we're definitely at a 60% or more clip. I'm not going to – it might sound crazy, but I think people in here would agree. The people who've been here for the last couple of years when we do Look Headlines. I think you got a lot of people who just follow the number when it starts moving, and they'll be like, "Oh, look at that! I got to take it." You know, I tell you, I see 6s. I don't know. I like 6.5. I'm coming in on underdogs. I don't care if it goes to 7. My 6.5 is a winner because I'm probably going to win that game outright. Desmond, thank you for the predictions. Happy Sunday, fun day. You also. Davis says Lions win division again. Yes, it's plus. You're going to give me plus money on them to win division. I think they're going to the Super Bowl. Wax the syndicates time when they hit the market, so everyone gets a piece instead of a few early. Yeah, some do. There are groups that move together on plays, and people follow those things sometimes. You know. More people getting into sports betting as it gets legalized across the country. You can follow the number move and jump on it a little late, but as this grows, here's the thing. That number jumps up. Is it a play of let's move it? They move everything one way. The public jumps on board of steam. It starts ticking up another half point or more the other way. And then the group comes in, but like, look at that. 50,000 or whatever moves this number or 100 grand, whatever they drop on it. And then they come back the other way like a freaking rhino on top of an ant and move triple that the other way. Now they have a great number because, hey, at 2, it looks good. At 6, it's too much. I'm going to come back here and swallow you. People that's where the newbies are going to get hurt. Chris says, Higgs goes stupid, dumb, crazy in football. I think I do. I think the Look at Line show, I think I'm proving it. New Orleans -4 today, Davis. Yes. Yes, Sushi says, question has to be answered. Every wager, does the bet have a better chance to win than the odds? Listen. And again, it's people think, oh, a win is a win. I don't care about if I lose a game today, if I lose this tomorrow. If I'm having a better number, especially in football, and you say the same about basketball too, although not to the same extent because it's just a day as opposed to a week of line movement. Over 6 months of football, the better number is going to win out. I mean, that's just the way it is. Again, I'm not going to pull up I don't have numbers in front of me for a number moving from Monday morning till Sunday kickoff. I want to say it's your Monday -3 is better than your Sunday -4.5. Anyway, now a lot of people are all these people watching on Twitter? Thanks for watching. Follow Sean Higgs YouTube because it won't be on the winning free picks pretty soon. But I'm out of here. Back Monday.